Hi, my name is Gabe Arnold. I'm the founder of Landscape Marketing Hero. And on today's show, what we're going to talk about is the secret to growing your landscape business year over year, no matter what the conditions are. So stay tuned and I'll share this with you. I'm Gabe Arnold, and this is the Green Mountain Podcast. We are the champions who brave the elements to create beauty. We see chaos and create order. We are never afraid of hard work, and we understand the power of strategic thinking and intentional actions. We come from all walks of life, and we will never allow our past to determine our future potential. We create beauty around the homes of our customers and increase the value of our community with the work that we do every day. We understand the power of consistent branding because it helps us grow and serve all those around us. We practice effective sales so our company, employees, and community can benefit from the value we add. We intentionally invest in operational habits that help us deliver excellent results to our customers on a continual basis. We understand that powerful and beautiful things take time to grow, and with consistent watering and intention, amazing results can happen. We are committed to making the world a better place by being positive examples to all those around us. We don't allow anyone to look down on us because we know the value we bring to our community as leaders. We create positive workplaces for our employees so they feel safe and supported, and at the same time, we hold ourselves to high standards. We pursue excellence on a daily basis because we know the journey is worth the sacrifice. We are the protectors of the land. We are the guardians of beauty. We are the heroes. We are landscapers. So one of the things that I've been grateful to experience over the years myself is 20% year over year growth. And although that doesn't always sound like, the big numbers that people brag about or talk about and sometimes achieve, but oftentimes they're just making it up. They're saying, oh, I 3x or I 5x or I 10x my business in a short period of time. Those are great things to consider or, learn from any positives around that. But anytime there's exponential crazy amounts of growth, there's big holes and cracks in the foundation, and there's problems that can cause you to spike as a business and crash. That's how I lost my first contracting company. And it was because of the fact that I grew too fast without the right controls and structure, financial knowledge, and all the things that are required to really scale successfully. That's one of the reasons why we teach our clients here at Landscape Marketing Hero the CEO method. It's important to remember that because when you focus on strengthening each of those three pillars in your business's foundation, the C standing for consistent branding, so your marketing and advertising and bringing in the right customers and outstanding hardworking employees for yourself. E is for effective sales, selling the right way so that you close more sales, and also selling in an effective manner so you're profitable with the jobs you sell is key. And then the O stands for operational habits. Because when we have, operational habits, structures, and frameworks that help us consistently deliver, that's when we see our businesses grow. So that's the first thing to really remember is the secret to growing your landscaping business year over year in the 10, 15, 20% year over year range is to use the CEO method because it helps you identify which pillar in your business is the weakest, and then you can focus on shoring that up. The other thing to remember, there's an old story that probably many of us have heard at this point about the tortoise and the hare. And so they set out on a race, and the hare is super fast. He's a big jackrabbit or something, and he can run super quick. So he runs really fast. He runs around. He's doing a bunch of crazy things. But then he just gets tired and he lays down in the middle of the race because he's like, I got plenty of time. The tortoise is just plodding along and crawling along. And in the end, the tortoise wins because he just consistently takes daily action. He keeps moving forward. He keeps focusing on his goal, and he's not running around like crazy or thinking that pure talent is going to carry him across the finish line. And that's the same mindset that we need to have as we grow our businesses, because if we think it's just about all the big, exciting, fast sprints or the big initiatives or, being crazy aggressive about something, well, those are exciting. And on a rare occasion, those things can move the needle for us. They're not the thing that's really going to move us consistently forward day over day. And so realizing that this is a marathon in business, it's not a sprint. We want to be the tortoise, not the hare. That's really what's going to help us consistently build our businesses in the right direction. And one of the other things that's a secret to really building the business year over year successfully and growing it is realizing that there's equal parts sometimes I say it's 50-50, 50% on delivering the work, maintaining, mowing, doing the hardscaping, clearing the snow, doing all the things, trimming the bushes, doing spring and fall cleanup, all these other things that we do to deliver work to our customers. That's only about half of what is going to drive our success. And even though that sounds a little bit off when you first get started, because you have to do that work to be in business, the other half is really around customer experience. And customer experience is handled in our operational habits, because if we just show up and do good work, we're missing out on creating that warm, positive feeling. We're missing out on the communication that's important, to have with our customers, and we're missing out on the opportunity to just deepen the relationship. When we have a deep relationship with somebody, they are more loyal to us. We also have the benefit of knowing more about them and knowing what needs they have, that they have a party coming up, or a couple parties in the summer that they want their property to be ready for, that they, don't like the snow pushed in this area, they want it somewhere else. The more we know about our customer, the more we can serve them, and it will build and increase that trust that we need to have to really retain them for the long term. So as we think about, growing the business year over year, if we're intentional about our consistent branding, we're going to market and attract our ideal customers. And then if we really look at, adding new customers every month, every quarter, each year, we're adding more customers, that will work well if and only if we make sure we don't lose customers out of the back end of the process, because we're not keeping them happy. We're not creating that amazing customer experience. And so as we consider that, it's an operational habit that we need to put in place, and it can be very simple. You can create a one-page document or a simple spreadsheet or a checklist that is a framework that shows you and your crew leaders and all of your employees and just company-wide, you all understand, here's the steps that we go through every time we visit a customer's property. So we communicate with them and create a good experience on the weekly times that we're showing up. And then here are the things we need to do throughout the course of the year so that they know what the plan and schedule is for, fall cleanup. They know, that we're going to meet and review next year's, contracts. So we're all on the same page. They know when spring cleanup is happening. They're going to get, a thank you card or two. They're going to get appreciation and proactive communication from us so that they know that we value their business, we appreciate them, and we want to make sure we have all their preferences and the details covered. When we make that part of our operational habits, that's when we retain customers for significantly longer. I mean, years upon years upon years. We've had some clients for over 15 years because we've taken this approach in our communication and in our operational habits. And so if you want to grow your business, you need to not only pay attention to acquiring new customers, that is a piece of the process, but the slow and steady work, the marathon focus, not the sprint or the rabbit running around like crazy, but the tortoise behavior, the marathon mindset is when we really focus on how do we create a better and better customer experience, how do we keep customers for 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, and 10 years, that's how the business actually grows and scales, and it grows very profitably that way. And so as you're thinking about, how to grow the business, what are the next steps you need to take? I would encourage you to just really think through these things. Remember the CEO method, consistent branding, effective sales, and operational habits. Those are your 3 foundational pillars that you want to always manage and pay attention to and invest in so they stay strong and they build the whole business up. And then as you're thinking about, what is the best way to really grow my profits and keep my business strong, remember that communication, customer experience, and retaining those customers is a huge part of the growth and success that you're going to need to scale consistently and grow 10, 15, 20, maybe even 30% year over year. So that's the mindset I would encourage you to have today. If you have questions about this, reach out. That's something we love helping our clients with. You can reach us at landscapemarketinghero.com. And tomorrow we're going to talk about why your bottom line is more important than your top line revenue. So make sure you tune in and we'll talk through that as well. Thanks for taking time with me today, and I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow's episode. If you're ready to begin your journey up the Green Mountain, where we show you how to build a low-stress, high-profit, $10 million per year landscaping company, then head over to landscapemarketinghero.com to download your free growth map. One of our guides will be there to help you along the way. Again, that's landscapemarketinghero.com.